Hey Pisces, welcome to your general love reading for March 16th through the 31st. I hope that you guys are doing great. Grab your sips and let's get right into it. So, as I was meditating on your energy and doing your pre-shuffle, one specific message came out. And it was a very old song by this artist. I think his name was Gerardo, called Rico Suave. Um, I know that's a little old. Maybe I'm just old, but that's what came out. And then something else interesting is as I'm, sort of doing the shuffling, I'm looking at the incense that I have burning and it's getting a little bit low. And my first thought was, oh no, 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 I want this to last. I hope this lasts, which is an odd thought to have for incense because I could just burn another stick, but we'll see if that's significant in you guys reading. I started by pulling a couple of oracle cards for you just to get a sense of the overall energy that's surrounding you right now. The first one that came out is Yamanya, Golden Opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. The second card that came out for you is Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. And the last oracle card that came out for you is Full Moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So we will see what those cards mean in the context of your reading, but we will start by pulling some tarot and get a sense of your current energy, the energy that's currently surrounding you, any challenges, obstacles, and what might currently be hidden, and advice from spirit, and then looking at your potential outcome. So Pisces, starting with your current energy, we have the Three of Voices or the Three of Wands in reverse. For the energy that's currently surrounding you, we have the World. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have the Eight of Inspiration or the Eight of Wands. Looking at advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Emotions. And for your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Inspiration or the Nine of Wands. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further, looking at your current energy. Okay, we have two that flipped out pretty quickly. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Queen of Wands upright. For the energy that's currently surrounding you, okay, two more cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Two of Cups in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you, wow, okay, two more. We have the Magician and we have the Ten of Cups. For the advice from Spirit, we have the Four of Swords. And for your potential outcome, okay, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So let's grab some oracle cards and see if we can clarify these a little bit more. And then we'll jump into the reading. So looking at your current energy, we have addiction. All right. For the energy that's surrounding you, we have self-indulgence. We have paradise. Looking at challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden. Okay, we have a few that came out. Wow. We have stabbed in the back. We have the snake. And we have ascending. For advice from Spirit, we have kisses. And for the potential outcome, we have separation. Okay. All right, Pisces. So what I'm feeling right now with this overall energy is that there is somebody who kind of swept into your life, or if they haven't, incoming. They're coming in. If they're not here already. And I think that you view this as a moment, an opportunity to sort of let yourself be free. with this person, where you didn't necessarily feel licensed to do that. I think with people in the past, that this is someone who almost inspired you to sort of be authentically you, to be a little bit more free, to be a little bit more open, a little bit wild. Maybe you were a little bit restrained in the past, but this person sort of jump started you. They made you feel alive. It's almost like the world was in technicolor when they came in. And so, what we have for your current energy, though, is the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands. We also have one oracle card that came out: addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So, okay. Pisces, what I'm feeling for you right now is that you are incredibly attracted to this person. But it seems like you have also stopped sort of putting the work in because you're trying to get over something that they may have done or may not have done to really help nurture you guys' interaction. So it almost feels like this back and forth between I want you, I hate you, I want you, I hate you. It's a very it's a very back and forth energy, but there's a lot of passion behind it both ways. Looking at the energy that's currently around you, we have the World, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and two oracle cards: self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And we also have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So what I'm getting from this energy that's around you or coming in is that they are extraordinarily non-committal. They move slow. They move at a snail's pace when it comes to any sort of commitment or stability, but they are always on time and quick to show up for a good time. It almost feels as though they're constantly looking for the next best thing. They're, what's that quote? Moss doesn't grow on a rolling stone or something like that. Like, he's a rolling stone. Like, he's not going to, or she, gender neutral, they're not going to stay in place long enough to create that foundation, to create that stability. They're very much focused on themselves, and I just heard hedonistic. Like, they just want their life to be full of bliss for themselves. And if somebody else happens to be around at the moment who wants to join in on that bliss, then that's great. But they're not going to guarantee that they're going to be around to give you that bliss in perpetuity. So what we have for the challenges, obstacles, and what you might not see, we have the Eight of Inspiration, which is the Eight of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Ten of Cups and three oracle cards. We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. We also have the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. And we also have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So Pisces, the way that I'm seeing these cards is that it's sort of split into two issues. One is what you're hoping for that you haven't gotten, that are challenges. You're looking for open, honest communication. You're looking for this situation to change. You're trying to figure out how to transform things. You're trying to figure out how you and this person can be happy together. But what's happening, despite what you want, is that you're feeling very raw. You're feeling betrayed. You're sad. Maybe you all aren't communicating because you were looking for a little bit more than what this person was willing to give in terms of stability. You know, there might be some other folks in the picture, and I'm never too much of a fan of saying, "Oh, there's a third party, there's a third party." But just by nature of, the energy that's coming off of this person, I would not at all be surprised if they're entertaining others. Because again, they're non-committal. Wants to keep it very light, very fluffy, very easy, very fun. And you can't really do that broadly with a lot of people if you are committed and respectful of being with one person. So it feels as though one of your challenges right now is getting past this energy, trying to reconcile what it is that you want with this person and what you're actually getting with this person, and figuring out what it is that you need to learn from this to be able to move on. Advice from Spirit. We have the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. We also have the Four of Swords, and we have Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Spirit is saying, take a break. Take a break from this person. This love and this affection that you've shown them, just roll it back. Roll it on back. Give your cup to yourself, because this person is not appreciating what it is that you're offering. So it's time to take a pause. If you've been sort of pursuing this person, if you've been trying to sort of make them come around, stop. And it's interesting because I think Scorpio actually just got a very similar message in their readings as well. That energy that you're giving to that person, that love that you're giving to that person, that affection that you're giving to that person, it's time to turn that around and give all of that to you. And so the messages that I got initially are making a lot of sense, because it feels like you don't quite want to let this go yet. With this person that was so charismatic and swept you off of your feet, you don't want this to end, but there's going to be a resolution that comes to you. A personal issue is going to reach resolution, whether you like it or not. So take that time, take this opportunity to love on yourself while things sort of shake out. And looking at the potential outcome for you, we have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands upright. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So, Pisces, take a sip. It doesn't appear as though you guys are going to reconnect or connect in the way that you would have wanted. So with this person, that open communication, that transformation, that Ten of Cups, that ultimate happiness, I'm not seeing it with this person that you have, that you've been dealing with. That being said, I'm always a fan of thinking that when one door closes, and when we decide to sort of sever ties with someone who is not serving our highest and greatest good, that leaves room and opportunity for someone else to come in and fill that space. In the meanwhile, you should fill that space with self-love, and then let the universe work to bring in the next one, who will probably be a much better fit for you. So let's grab one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit. Okay, and we have one that flipped over for you. Let me pull it out. And what we have is cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So this is really co-creating with the universe. So perhaps this situation with this person didn't work out in the way that you had hoped, right? But what it is doing is giving you a valuable lesson. It's giving you an experience. It's showing you and giving you clarity on what exactly it is that you want out of another person and out of your interaction with that person. So I think that this is showing you how you don't want to feel, so that when the next person comes along, if you're feeling the same way, you can say, you know what? Nope. Gonna go ahead and cut this off at the pass. I don't like the way that this feels. On to the next, who can make me feel good. So, take your time, love yourself, process, and then make sure that you stay open for someone newer and better and greater to come in for you. So, Pisces, I'll leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.